like near North or South Carolina, but that would be like close to either Charlotte or Charleston. That I'm like, okay, I know those places aren't bad at all. From at least what I assume, and I think one of my old seniors is like gonna go launch it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, if I got like a text like that, maybe that'd be something to consider. But as of right now, I don't have like any plans to like leave or move.
Yeah.
You guys hear me? Or
Yeah.
I apologize so much. I'm so sorry.
This dude fucking spilled wine on the motherboard.
I did.
No, he finished it. I saw him take that giant last gulp. So
His lips are sure looking like he finished it.
Is it? It's just red. Just a little red. I just got like a base cleanser too, because I feel like I've been breaking out a lot. So fucking Marcy's and their skin shit is fucked up. But I am so sorry. Hand up, my bad, guys. It's totally killed the vibe. I feel like a little bit there, but I just don't. I just shit on me. It just literally just logged me out, and it's not like everything says I have connection, and it's just not working. So I don't. I got no answers here. We're gonna have to call the Spectrum guy. I'm gonna cuss him the fuck out tomorrow. But,
I got a very important podcast. You guys fucked me.
You have no idea.
Tough look.
Never gonna sponsor us now.
You pieces of shit. You think Dodgers? You think the Dodgers is your biggest client? Well, guess what? You just lost your second biggest client. Okay. I think we're still recording. It says the red light's on. God help us. Brian, I believe you were on your pick, or did you already?
Was I? I picked Signs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Signs. Okay. Sorry, my notes didn't sync up completely. Now I'm using my notes. Never mind. Okay. I'm gonna go. We're back. We're back here.
Are we?
I hope so. We're gonna finish this out before the shit dies out again. Although I'm getting 99% right now on both feeds here, so that's a good sign. Where do I want to go with this? I have a pick, but I feel like most people didn't like the whole movie. I'm gonna pick one. Alright, fuck it.
Fucking dude couldn't pick the pick while he was fucking I was figuring off screen for like 35 minutes.
Fucking has it been? Jesus Christ. It's been a good amount of time. All right, I got my pick. I'm gonna go the ending for Man of Steel. I didn't like how they killed Zog. I didn't like making Superman a killer. That was tough for me. I think like it kind of killed the vibe. Real Superman would have found a way, you know? And so, yeah, there goes your point about me sucking DC's dick. It's on my list, Brian. So I'm picking the end of Man of Steel. Didn't love it. Didn't like how he just fucking went nuclear and just snapped the neck there. It's a cool scene, kind of, sort of, but like in the terms of like who Superman is, I just think it went everything against all that. So kind of dampened the movie a lot because I liked the movie. Hated the end of that movie, and so I'm picking.
What other way would you try to stop him?
Superman would have found a fucking way. Put him in the goddamn dimension thing. I don't know. They didn't do that. They just killed him. I would have liked to have like him maybe come back at some point later, just saying he was a great villain, and you just kill him. So it's just a tough look there for me personally. So I'm going Man is still there. Any thoughts? Anybody?
The movie kind of sucked. I don't think the ending was awful though.
Yeah, I didn't think I liked the movie, but I didn't think the ending was awful. I felt he had no other choice but to kill Zod because it's either that or he takes over the planet and kills everybody,
or Superman finds a fucking way and just overpowers his ass because that's his home and he's got the home field advantage there. I just think there was a cop out, and it's like, oh, you know, he could have killed a lot of people. Doesn't do that though. He's fucking Superman, right? Find a way.
I felt like he had no other choice.
Yeah, because that's how they painted Baby in a corner. You don't put Baby in a corner, right? it's not the way to go for Superman. And in my opinion, I think it did lessen the movie. And Brian, you didn't like that movie?
No, I think we talked about this. I thought you said you also didn't really like it. I think that we disagreed. I liked the Kevin Costner flashbacks in that movie. I think those were like some of the best parts of the movie, being able to like get a little bit of who he is. But I mean, the whole battle is like, Jesus, you want to talk about like Superman saving people? Like, how many people died in Metropolis? Like, so fucking many. Like,
Right.
it's part of the thing. You can't like be I'm a hero and like
Yeah.
thousands of people die.
Like what he has to do is like pick him up and just fly him into space and fight him
Yeah.
in space. Other than
Yeah.
that, yeah, so many people died crashing into buildings. You want to talk about he killed Zod? What about all the other people he killed fighting Zod?
I mean, that's why I love Invincible, the series, because they kind of go into that side of it, where it's like they go into like the real effects of all those fights. Just going back to Invincible a little bit, but yeah, no, that's my pick there. End of Man of Steel. There, just didn't love it. But I think it kind of dampened the movie a bit there. I think there could have been a better way. Thought it was a little lazy writing, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Mhm.
That's just me. It is a back to back, as it is a
Snake style draft.
So, would I be able to pick Daredevil Born, like the Daredevil?
No.
Being like, no, okay. Because I feel like
No.
it's a low hanging fruit. Jesse, takes two to tango.
I'm gonna say no.
All right, you pussy. All right.
I just like
Because you're shitting on the show. You're not shitting on like the ending. You're
It's
doing
the
like you're
ending
gonna do
of
the whole
it.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna go with probably another hard pick here, but I love this show so much, and I think if you know, you know kind of show here. The ending, the last season of Community, might have been the last 2 seasons, but my God, it was so great for like 3-4 seasons there, or 3 seasons, and then it just took a shit.
Another show I've never seen.
You've never seen Community, Brian?
I've seen like little reels and stuff, but no, I've never.
I have seen
been
Community,
invested
but
to it.
didn't they
the
end
ending?
the last season good?
No, they had like a totally different cast. Like Donald Glover wasn't on there. Like, I just think it was shitty. I think it was a shitty, weird last season of a great, otherwise great series. Yeah, I'm picking the last season of Community there because there's 4, right? Or is there 5?
What?
What?
I think there's 6 seasons.
Well, I think the last 2 were really bad.
I'm trying to, because they did lose Dan Harmon, like the creator of the show,
And shit.
like for sure. But I thought he came back for the last season, and it was actually good.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the new cast. I didn't like the direction they were going in. I think they lost most of their like when Donald Glover left, that was tough. And then, but also like, and I don't love Chevy Chase, but like he was a funny part of the show. When they lost both those characters and they just kind of started adding random people, like I just thought it got weird. Like Frances, I didn't love. I think their name is Frances. Didn't love her. Does a lot of voiceovers, but didn't love her. And yeah, I just think the show kind of took a nosedive, in my opinion. Kind of like my list, probably. But in my, last 2 picks were a hard list there. And
I like your
hard
Wi-Fi.
pick- Yeah, for sure. Like my Wi-Fi. For sure, like my
Yeah,
Wi-Fi.
I can't remember, but I believe Dan Harmon did come back, so I think it actually ended good. But yeah, I'll say it's a bad pick.
You can't even remember the last inning, so it couldn't have been that good.
Yeah, but I don't think it was like as bad as yours. Community's fantastic. I probably watched it way before you did. I was watching it when it came out live.
All right, settle down. Yeah, that's my pick. Though I just didn't like how it ended. Thought it was horrible. Thought it was
Yeah,
real
and
shit.
I also think your pick is horrible. So,
That's
all right,
fine.
my turn.
That's fine. Brian's on the clock, though, as it is a snake style draft. Brian, what you got for us?
I was actually going to pick a movie, but I think that also kind of goes into like what I would say with you wanting to pick Daredevil. I feel like I'd be more the whole movie versus the actual ending itself. And then there's
part
one
of like a group, though. Like that's what my argument was with Daredevil. Like it's part of a group, and that's the last.
no that Daredevils you're doing the whole season, and it's not ending. Like it's still going. There's another season.
It should fucking end.
I agreed. Well, this one, I'm gonna say it. I haven't seen the show, but I saw this ending live, and like I saw how upset. And I think people like now are like accepted it a bit more. But like I saw, like my sister was a fan of this show, and like the way it ended and what happened after, it was like people were like, "What the fuck?" I'm gonna go with The Sopranos. I mean, that thing went to like.
I thought you
No.
were a fan of that show too.
Yeah, I thought you were.
No, I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen like two. No, we've talked about this, you prick. It's like where like it's like greasy Italians that were like cheesy, and you're like, this is the vibe of what they're doing.
I hate it.
But then I was talking to like one of my buddies, and he's just like, "Oh no," he's like, "They're kind of like that," and I'm like, "Really? Maybe I just don't know the East Coast vibe." But anyways, that ending, like of it, is like him, like Meadow coming into the restaurant or the diner, like him looking up, and then it just like fading to black. Legitimately, people thought that like something went wrong with the TV or the channel, that it just like cut off, and then you see the credits and they're just like, no, like back when DVR TiVo was a thing, like you'd rewind to be like, no, what happened? Like what did we miss? There's something like went wrong, and it was just like, nope, that's how it ends. And I think people have kind of accepted it a bit more now that it's like over, but like at that point in time, it was, what the hell just happened? This is the worst ending ever. Like, they were even talking about it on SportsCenter with how bad it like ended, and people thought that it like cut off. So yeah, I'm gonna go with The Sopranos.
I think it's a good pick. I think it's kind of a cop out because you didn't watch the show. So.
I don't know, but I watched it live with my sister.
I respect Jesse because he didn't pick.
He watched it live with his sister, and then even though he didn't watch it, he saw the devastation in his sister.
Yeah, for sure. I was even also like, that's tough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, that's awful.
Shout out Brian's sister. Doesn't get enough mentions on the pod here. Yeah, great pick there, Brian. Great pick, I guess. I don't know. I do know that, like, most people did hate that ending, though. All right. Moving on here. Jesse, you are on the clock for your fourth pick. What you got for the people?
I'm gonna go with this movie. I remember seeing it, all the hype behind it, seeing it as a kid, and then just even as a kid, the utter disappointment in the ending, and that's The Mummy Returns, Scorpion King. Where you're so hyped because this is like at the peak of The Rock and WWE, and he's transitioning over to movies, and he's gonna be in the Scorpion King, and he's gonna be the Scorpion King, and you're so hyped, and then he comes out, and the CGI is just
really good pick.
awful, and he doesn't talk, doesn't say anything, makes weird faces. It was terrible, terrible.
Really bad,
especially. Yeah, especially coming off from Mummy Return or The Mummy 1 and 2, which was just like great movies, man. Brendan Fraser, incredible in those movies. I love those 1 and 2. No, I think that was the third one, wasn't it? Or was it the second one?
No, The Scorpion King's a whole other movie.
That's the second.
Isn't it?
Isn't
it The Mummy Returns? Isn't Mummy Returns the second one?
But he's in The Mummy Returns.
He is.
Okay, yeah. He's in The Mummy Returns at the very end. So, yeah, it was terrible.
But I think it's The Mummy Returns, The Scorpion King, possibly?
No, the Scorpion King is a whole other thing.
It is, but
No, yeah, that's a spin-off. That's a spin-off.
Oh, you're talking the title is Mummy Returns,
the Mummy Returns,
the Scorpion King?
where he comes
Is
out,
it?
he's like a giant scorpion.
Yeah.
they played that movie. They played him being in that movie so much. He was in there for maybe 5 minutes.
And they hyped it up so much with The Rock being in it, and
I remember watching that
and wasn't he like the Scorpion King? He's good. How did he turn to a piece of shit? Or
that's another great question.
That's exactly. And when they did the spin-off movie, he like helped liberate people. Yeah, he's a good guy.
That movie sucked too, if we're being honest.
No, I mean, but as a child, I ate that shit up. Even as a
child, that movie was trash. It was garbage. It was a garbage film. But I think that was like his first feature film. Like, maybe.
I believe it was for sure. I think it was.
He was in Doom too. Maybe.
No, the Scorpion King was before that.
Was it? Okay, all right. Shit.
Idiot, dude.
Yeah. That's what some people think.
You know, he did actually not have an awful movie, though. What was that one? The Rundown with Sean William Scott.
Well,
that actually wasn't awful.
Sean William Scott fucking made that movie. He's great. He needs to be in more.
I did like that movie. Christopher Walken was in that movie, too.
Yeah. The opening, fight scene was great when he, takes the ring back.
NFL players,
yeah, that was good.
You want the easy way or the hard way?
I feel like he was a great watch, and it's just he's not.
I think he just wanted to live a quiet life.
No, probably just he got typecasted as that character, and Stifler, and there's not much roles for that.
He's gotten on interviews where he's like, I played that character, and he goes, but that's far from what I really am. Yeah, he's like, that's not how I am, and you get people coming up to me like frat boys, and they're like Stifler, and he's like, no, guys, let's not do that.
He's like, I fucking hate that guy.
Probably, for sure.
Don't meet
and the fans that come talk to you about it, probably
he was
brutal.
Really good role models in that movie.
Yeah, with Paul Rudd.
He was stiffer in that movie too.
A little bit, but more together. Stifler was unhinged. All right, that's a good pick. Good pick. We got one more though. As it is a.
So this is going to be my controversial pick, and I know I'm going to get a lot. So I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I could probably make it better, but I want to pick this one just because I want to set fire to the stage. And mind you, I didn't watch this movie till I was an adult, not as a kid. I didn't watch it till I was an adult, and when I watched it as an adult for the first time, just recently, actually last year, and when I watched it for the first time, I was like, "This is a terrible movie."
Oh, if you
Mrs. Doubtfire.
What the fuck? That's insane.
Mrs. Doubtfire. And I get why people love it, maybe as a kid. And Robin Williams is a genius, and he's so funny. But if you really look at it, you're like,
I love this.
You're a crappy dad. You should have just did what the court ordered you to do, but you come with this elaborate plan to spend more time with your family, to be a crazy woman and then you want your kids to lie for you when they finally catch on to you. You try to do this Fred Flintstone thing where you're going back and forth it's so ridiculous. And then at the end, they want you to feel sorry for him, where the guy's like, yeah, you lose your time with your kids because you did this stupid thing. And then the mom forgives him at the end. And he's like, okay, you're a good dad. No, he has proven he was not. And
no, the mom was kind of a bitch in that movie. I think you're missing the whole point here.
No, the mom wasn't getting enough help from
I don't think that's what it was. I just think she just was mad about the divorce, and she took it out on the husband. And I think that's a horrible.
She divorced him. She was mad that he wasn't helping enough, that he wasn't responsible enough, and she was taking on the burden of having to be both parents.
Red pill Chad over here. Red pill Chad.
What was that mean?
Just. That section of the internet that just blames women for everything.
Yeah,
I just think that's crazy to think that that's a horrible movie. Brian. Do you hate that movie?
I haven't seen it in 20 years, probably more. So I wouldn't be able to give judgment. But if I were to throw it on right now, I would probably lean towards what Jesse is saying for
That's
sure.
insane.
It's
First off,
great.
shame on you to hate anything Robin Williams does. He's a fucking.
No one's
saying.
You said it was a horrible movie. You said it was a horrible movie.
I understand. Why
But everyone's free to judge me.
Yeah, I think.
Criticism.
I understand why people love him, and
That's my judgment for you.
he's so funny as Mrs. Doubtfire, and I get it why people love him. But again, I saw it as an adult, and I'm like, this guy's a terrible dad. Just be a dad.
Mr. The guy who wants to be the best dad in the world is over here advocating for this guy. It's crazy.
He wants to spend time with his kids, and his fucking bitch of a wife won't let him do that.
Wow. I would love Chad to rewatch this movie. Rewatch this movie.
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Let's rewatch it, and then next pod is gonna be a hand up moment probably.
I don't think it is. That's a wonder. I love that movie. That movie is so fucking funny.
When do you think was the last time you watched it?
It's probably been like over 5 years.
Well, watch it again. Watch it again as a dad now.
When did you watch it? When's the last time you watched it, Jesse?
Just last year.
He literally said it. Jackson Jr. over here. Are you not paying attention? Literally was just talking about it.
I'm still worried about the damn Wi-Fi, okay? I'm sorry. I'm still shook a little bit here.
And that's my controversy. Okay. I told you it was going to be crazy, man. But
I love it. I love it. Give me more stuff like this.
Put it on for the kids tomorrow for daycare, and they're gonna love the movie.
And the kids are gonna love it. And they're gonna be like, "This guy's so funny" as a kid.
Yeah.
And then they get older and watch it as an adult, and they're like, "No, this is court ordered. Like, what are you doing?"
First off, we all know California is a mother's first state there, and they're just gonna side with.
Oh man,
this dude's taking multiple red pills. Holy shit!
I think it's insane. It's
Andrew Tate Jr.
Yeah, I did not expect this take from Chad.
You're mad the guy wants to spend time with his kids.
Crazy.
That's insane. From a guy that doesn't have kids, I'm gonna believe you.
I think it's beautiful that he wants to spend time with his kids, but he also needs to be responsible enough as a parent, which he isn't. The beginning of the movie is the mom getting pissed off because he throws his party and the house is getting trashed.
But the kids created memories. The kids created lasting memories that they're gonna look at the kids in that scene. They are happy as fuck. Okay, we'll clean the house. All right, we'll make sure everything's sparkling. And
no. She will make sure that the house is clean. She will, not him.
Yeah.
We don't know though, because she didn't give him a chance to. You know what?
He trashed her house, and then he's gonna be like, "Cool, thanks for having fun, kids. Peace out."
I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, and we're gonna.
Don't make me watch this. I might have to rewatch this as well, and I don't want to.
Rewatch it. I watched it, and I told Francis, I was like, I get it why people love it. Like, it's Robin Williams, he's hilarious, but like the premise of it is just like, this is a terrible idea.
I probably will watch it and absolutely hate this movie.
You're insane. I love I say help is on the way, dear. Like,
Delgado told me the same thing.
It's a great movie. It's a beloved movie. His little speech he gives at the courthouse, and the judge still fucks him on it. Like, I mean,
still fucks him on it.
He betrayed his ex-wife's trust, dressed up as a woman, infiltrated their house, defied court orders. Like, what are we talking about?
Why did she forgive him? Because she knew she was wrong. She knew she was fucking wrong.
Because they wanted a happy ending. But no, if that happened and your ex-husband is dressing up as a woman and trying to Fred Flintstone back and forth in different dates, it's ridiculous.
So it was a happy ending.
It was not. I was like, I can't believe she's giving him a... Right. No, I said because they wanted to give it a happy ending.
Well, and they did. They accomplished it. Fucking check the box because it was done. Wow. I'm hot right now.
That's great. Great job. Jesse won.
He might have, because he does have a pretty good list up until that fucking last one. But also, I got a couple weird ones at the end there. So.
I'm about to get people hot.
I think that's an insane take, but we're gonna move on here. Brian, you got your last pick on the board here. What you got for the people before I lose my fucking mind?
I'm also gonna go with the movie, and I just maybe it is. I'm going with Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Yeah, it's just like I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. I don't love 2. I'll be honest. I don't love Temple of Doom. Last Crusade is
it's not the
great.
worst.
Yeah. Last Crusade brings you right back into it, and I think it's so good. And then with this movie, they tease the aliens, and at first it's like, what's happening? And then it's just the end. The whole alien aspect happens, and it's just like, this is what we're doing with Indiana Jones. Like,
but you got Shia LaBeouf. No,
is that a positive? Like,
Yeah, I don't.
I love me some Shia LaBeouf in a movie. Well, maybe not recently, but
He was just Louis
okay.
Stevens.
well, he was cool.
Great show.
He was a cool. I guess he was
Best
Louis
Disney
Stevens in a
show
leather
maybe
jacket.
ever. Best Disney show ever made.
I can't think of like
Even
any,
Stevens?
whatever.
Yeah, even Stevens was so fucking funny. I might rewatch it tomorrow too.
Oh God. But yeah, I think that was just like,
Yeah, and
like,
the
well,
ending
you
was
know,
terrible.
and I tried to defend it because I'm an Indiana Jones guy, and it just got harder, and
I
harder,
agree.
and harder to do.
I saw it in theaters, and the build up to the aliens was like so exciting. You're like, okay, are they gonna meet these aliens? Are they gonna find something crazy? And then just what happens? A spaceship comes and just picks up something and flies away, and it's like that's it.
They put the skull back,
And like all the knowledge was going to her head, and then it ended up
blew
just
her
like,
head up, basically.
yeah,
Something like that.
yeah, it was tough.
Terrible.
I didn't like super hate it. Like I didn't understand all the heat it was getting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, it wasn't my favorite. It's for sure probably my least favorite movie out of all of them. But like, it's a high bar, you know.
The last one also had promise, and I left it being like, okay, it's okay. But I'm sure if I rewatched it, I'd be like, eh.
I know what you would love if you rewatched Ms. Doubtfire. Moving on here, finishing out the list.
You don't know me at all.
No, probably I don't. That was more of a joke, but where do I go? You know what? I'm just gonna do it. We kind of talked a little bit about it. I'm gonna get massacred for this pick. I feel like because the ending is really bad. It's so bad, but a lot of people think the movie's also bad. I'm not on that book. I like the movie actually. I'm going with the Wolverine. I'm picking the Wolverine. I like that. I think the movie's pretty good, and then the ending is just weird. Like the
When he goes to Japan.
No, they give him Deadpool.
Oh, that's X-Men Origins.
Oh, or X-Men Origins.
The Wolverine
Origins?
Yeah, the Wolverine is when he goes to Japan.
Yeah.
Which was also bad. X-Men Origins, the Wolverine is when the Ryan Reynolds is in it as Deadpool.
Is it called X-Men Origins, the Wolverine?
That one's X-Men. Yeah, it's called X-Men Origins Wolverine. And that's because it's on my list.
Okay, well, that's the one I picked.
Okay.
No, it's not.
That is.
I'm just joking.
It's just a joke.
This was the movie I talked about with the CGI on the claws. They were fucking awful.
He's all like ching ching.
So bad, dude.
I gotta
cuts
rewatch
like
it because I don't remember it being
scene.
that bad.
It was really well.
It was shit.
You want
to just try to enjoy it and just be happy that there's a Wolverine movie out, but it's so bad. And then they're just like, okay, you're about to get the final fight with Deadpool, and it's gonna be so exciting, and it's just like completely massacred Deadpool how he should look, and Ryan Reynolds looks ridiculous.
Like you took away Deadpool's like mouth, like that's like the funniest, best part of him. Like, pretty insane. And then he has like weird knives coming out of his hand. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He was like a weird Wolverine kind of vibe. And then they also gave him like every X-Men's power. They just butchered the fuck out of that character.
Yeah, it was so bad.
But
and then I hate the ending because I didn't like the guy who plays Gambit in that.
It's Tim Riggins. You son of a bitch.
I know it's Tim Riggins, but he doesn't even have an Cajun accent. Like they did.
It's not super there. I mean,
it's not that I don't like Tim Riggins. Is that I don't think they did Gambit justice. I didn't like his version of Gambit.
I thought it was cool though.
And then
it was cool to see Tim Riggins like, let's go.
Yeah, to see Tim Riggins, it was awesome. But to his version of Gambit, I did not.
All valid.
And then he gets shot in the head with adamantium, and then he's like, Tim Riggins comes down. He goes, "Whoa, you know me?" And he's like, "Whoa, I don't know anything." And then he like stops and he looks at his like girlfriend that's dead, and he's like, "You know her?" And he's like, "Nah." And then they just keep running. And then it pans out away.
Got what she
I'm like, this
deserved.
is so-
Got what she
it's so
deserved. If I'm being
stupid.
honest.
It's a terrible ending. It's a good pick.
I'm sure you did.
Well,
I'm sure,
she
yeah.
kind of fucked him like for multiple years, so literally and figuratively, like. So I don't know. The literal part probably wasn't that bad, but the figurative part was tough. But you know what scene's sick in that when they give him the adamantium and they fill his body with that shit. Oh, and he comes out of the fucking water. You want to talk about that's where Hugh Jackman was born, right there.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, that
He
scene
was
was cool.
so ripped in that scene. Pause. But I like that movie a lot. Again, just the end.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but I can admit that it was a terrible ending.
Yeah, and that's why it's on my list. So, but again, great list here, boys. I think fantastic draft wasn't too bad, right? I mean, towards the end got a little weird, but
No, it's fine.
yeah, I think it was a good time there. We just got to make it through these things.
No, I mean, I think it was good. It was fine. We were
Why
good.
and all. And,
I think we did well.
Yeah,
I think you're just letting Mrs. Doubtfire like run.
I'm still
He's still
Yeah,
hot.
yeah,
You
for
can
sure.
tell.
I'm so frustrated with that pick. That's insane.
I can't
Hopefully
wait for you to
it's
watch it again.
I want us to do an overrated
Why?
draft. I'm gonna get Chad so angry.
Is that your goal in life, Brian? Do you like seeing me angry?
I like chaos sometimes. I like it. I love the yelling or the people get mad at each other.
Some people just.
What do you
wanna
think my
watch
buy
it.
last week?
Yeah. And this week, your bust this week was kind of a half-ass bust. If we're being honest, you kind of bought.
I don't think it was.
You talked more good about Kanye than you did bad.
I
But,
said the album was not good.
But also, like, he's a genius, and there's like two things on there.
I said you'd be crazy if you're like, yeah, 2 songs out of an 18-song album. That's fucking like what? Like the 3%?
Busting on his ass. I'm just saying.
I busted the album, not on his ass, idiot.
Okay, well, you glazed the album a little bit too, if we're being honest. Going over the list. Jesse went first here, and he went How I Met Your Mother ending, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker ending, Fantastic Four 2015, total dog shit. The Mummy Returns, the Scorpion King, the one with the Scorpion King, and Mrs. fucking Doubtfire. Take that with what you will.
Great pick.
I think it is a great pick.
Cool. Brian went second with Game of Thrones. Obvious 1-1. Crazy you didn't pick it first, Jesse, but I understand why and respect it why. Second one was Dexter. Then Signs the movie. They just get killed by water. That's insane. The Sopranos. And then Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I was third on the docket here, and I went Sons of Anarchy ending, Scrubs the final season, Man of Steel, Superman is a killer now. I just didn't vibe with me. Community, the ending of the show Community, and X-Men Origins Wolverine. I believe that's the title. That's the one with the fucked up Deadpool. Just to be clear. Good draft here, guys. Real fun moments there. Sorry about the fucking Wi-Fi skipping out. But audience hopefully doesn't have to deal with that. We're going to skip all that part. Any honorable mentions for the list before we clock out of here?
I have on here the Acolytes. I don't know if you guys ever saw the Star Wars Acolytes show. The ending was terrible.
I thought the whole
It sucks so bad. They like tease Darth Plagueis, and it's like he's such a huge character in the Star Wars lore and everything, and then they just kind of like show him behind a rock, like staring.
Yeah.
And then the way the girl, and then the way the girl bleeds her kyber, Osha bleeds her kyber crystal, which is ridiculous. Like where she just like got mad, got like a little temper tantrum, and then she's like, oh, and it turns red, and I'm like, this is ridiculous.
That's all it takes.
That show is so bad.
Anakin killed children for that.
Yeah. And even then, when he was killing everybody in the Jedi Temple and killing, it was still blue. So it's just like, no, it's not easy to bleed your kyber crystal. Like, it's ridiculous. I have Batman versus Superman.
Martha
didn't like that ending.
Fair.
But yeah,
I had that on my list too. Probably should have picked that over Community, maybe. What else?
Yeah, you had a good list, Jesse.
The ending. I don't know if you guys watched that show, Barry.
Thanks, man.
That I just didn't love that last season at all.
Oh
but
my
like,
God, it was so bad, bro. I was so angry watching that last season. It was just
completely different to like what they. I'm like, what are we doing here?
It had such a good product too, and it just took a giant.
Hank is Hank is hilarious.
It's so funny, and they turned him into like a weirdo at the end. Like,
yeah.
And then the whole Raven thing was weird.
Yeah.
It was so dumb.
And if that's like the funniest part of the show, then they fucked up during that last season. I mean,
should have picked that one too, probably.
I have Spider-Man 3.
I also had Spider-Man 3.
I have it because Harry dies, Sandman gets away, and he's like, "I forgive you," and then he still wants to be with MJ when Gwen Stacy, played by Bryce Dallas Howard, is there. And she was absolute
bombshell.
Yeah, and he wants to be with MJ. Like, what are we doing?
Although, like, you see that scene where she's like, "Oh my God, hi, Pete!" Like, she says hi to him while him and MJ are having dinner. You know what the fuck you were doing?
She was just saying hi.
No, she was touching his shoulder.
They're lab partners in school.
No, they were some kind of partner.
She was just saying hi. She's just saying hi to her lab partner. That's it. And then
That's
MJ gets
my least favorite MJ.
And MJ's the worst. Oh, God. She's a terrible person.
I got Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 on my list. I hated that ending.
With Gwen Stacy dying?
Yeah.
But
that's like one of the important parts of Spider-Man.
But that was more so
like to his character, like it completely messes him up.
Like, I'm not saying it was a bad
comic book.
It was heartbreaking for me. I think that was more. It was kind of like a Red Wedding kind of.
Yeah, that was the point.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't pick it. Okay, Brian, you fuck.
But it's on the list.
I brought it up. Yeah, I mean.
Well, then, like, I don't know. He comes back and he's.
You know what's heartbreaking? A bad dad. Who dresses up as a woman.
And it doesn't exist.
And isn't responsible. He's not a good parent, and he's a terrible husband. Terrible husband.
You know what? I know it's worse. You know what's worse? A mother trying to separate her kids from their dad. That's maybe worse.
Cool. He's the fun dad, but not the dad that they need. So,
but he didn't take the trash out whenever you fucking asked him in 5 seconds. I'm so sorry. Like.
Red pill Chad.
That's so.
Chad's in his red pill era. It's crazy.
It was like
you better not.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
So crazy.
I'm gonna rewatch it tomorrow. I might have a hand up moment. I very much doubt it. I think I'm gonna double down on this, if anything.
Am I gonna doubt Mrs. Doubtfire? Absolutely not.
Speaking of doubting things, we appreciate you guys never doubting us. We never doubt you listeners out there. Thank you for joining us for this week's episode. Awesome list here from everyone. Fun debates there. Always have. Thank you, Jesse, again for coming on and.
Thanks for having me, you guys again. Always a fun time.
He'll be back next week too, guys. God willing. Jackson, we miss you, buddy. And make sure you guys tune in every week, every Wednesday for a new episode of the Loud and Wrong Podcast. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your week. Peace out.